beautiful start of a hike. Good morning, beautiful people. I found another trail close to where I live. It's actually part of the cross county trail. And so far it looks beautiful. We had quite some rain, as you can see, past days. But that's also the reason why things are so green and lush. I've walked this trail before, but then coming in from the opposite direction. And I never walked all the way up here, so oof. Today is the first time experiencing it on this side. I hope we have some open space so I can fly my little drone and not lose it in the trees. I wonder what these road paths are. Here because I see cattails. cover on my microphone, so we'll see how this sounds. Uh-oh. I'm sure I'll get wet feet. Oh well. It's just water. So there should be a creek on the right here somewhere. And hopefully we can find a path to it. Looking for a path on the right side. It might be further up. So whenever I prepare for my walks and what I want to talk about, it's usually based on a recent observation. And then by exploring it, it also becomes a moment of self-reflection. I always ask myself, so how does this apply to me? How do I look at this? And yeah, it's for both you and me, I guess. I hear the creek, so we should be close. can feel the mud clumping on my shoes. They're getting heavier. I got a glimpse of the creek on the right here. So recognize this part. It's peaceful here. Okay. Little overgrown, but ouch. Not sure if this is ideal. I'm gonna stuck here. Kind of stuck. Ow! Lots of prickly things. Okay. Place to sit down here. So, okay, navigating some more mud here. Uh-oh, my pole just, you. Oh. I did it. Oh, look at all these tadpoles here. Tons of them. Let's see if we can find an entrance here. This looks like a deer trail, so, and it's very soggy. Oh gosh. I go left or right? Yeah, so where there are deer, there are probably deer ticks, but I put on some tick repellent. Okay, it's getting really bushy here. I'm gonna turn around. It looks pretty remote here, but you can see houses through the trees. For example, there's one. And on the other side of the creek are more houses. Now this looks a little bit better. Is it a wash or a trail? Looks like a wash. Okay, I'm heading back. I have not found a side trail. Must have missed it. It's just so green and overgrown. And last time I walked here was in the winter. With some snow. So it looks very different. It was nice. I met some people who were trying out their backpacks. Yeah, we were getting close to a major road. The noise in the background. So what I recently observed is that some people have a hard time giving compliments. And I wondered what the reason or reasons could be. So hopefully we just find a peaceful little spot, a dry spot, to sit down and talk. I just spotted some wild strawberries. There it is. There's another one. They're not super tasty, but nice to see. Okay, final attempt. It's a little bit more open here. To be very careful where I step. Okay, found a creek. Now I need to find a spot to sit down. A little trail here. sort of. Okay. Starting to warm up, so everything that flies is coming out. The banks are so high. See, there's hardly any room to sit down. So the grass is almost as tall as me. This is what I'm navigating here. Oy, oy, oy. I finally found a little spot here. I often wonder what lies behind the struggle to give people a compliment. Because giving a sincere compliment is such a beautiful gift to give. It is possible that this is connected to self-worth issues. For example, your sense of worth depends on being better than other people. And other people's success are a threat to you. Giving a compliment feels like you have to admit that you're less. Or maybe it even exposes a shortcoming or inadequacy. I think people that find it hard to give compliments because they don't think they are worthy, they definitely suffer. Another thing that might be behind it is that you think that if someone else gets praise, there's less available to me, so it's scarcity. I think with that mindset, you view relationships and achievements as competitive. And such a person might experience that highlighting others makes them less visible. And some people are probably trapped in like programming from childhood. Which prevents genuine appreciation of others. I've also found that it could be a problem with what they call emotional regulation. Like the success of others triggers like intense emotions, and withholding a compliment is an attempt to manage painful feelings that come up. Which results in not being able to separate other people's achievements from your own worth. For some, it might be linked to control and power issues, like you always have to maintain superiority, and keeping others slightly insecure maintains your advantage. These people probably experience fear of being vulnerable, and so then you use an emotional distance as a way to protect yourself. Some people might be so focused on perfectionism and criticism. They always notice flaws and problems rather than strengths. And if you have such high perfectionist standards, it makes it rare for anyone to receive praise. I think a lot of this could also be connected to trauma and a trauma response. If you build someone up, they will no longer need me, and so you feel abandoned. I think if you have a clear sense of yourself and your worthiness, then there's no need to compare. And complimenting doesn't affect your identity, because you have no need for external validation. I'm so grateful for the fact that I'm not afraid to look at myself and have my, what you might call, higher self observe. For a long time, I might have been that person, not giving a lot of compliments, because it wasn't until my late 50s that I realized that I'm worthy and that everyone is worthy. Including you. Thank you for exploring this with me. And it's a compliment as well. Enjoy this peaceful moment here for a little longer. Okay, let's find our way back to that trail. Huh. No way! I'm already at the trail. I bushwhacked that whole thing. Ah, who knew? Anyway, here we are. It's just right there. That's so funny. So it turns out that where I started today was actually not far from where I came last time, from the opposite direction. Thank you for joining me today. I know I only have a few followers, but I appreciate all of you. And if you want to give a compliment, I guess you could like the video. Wish you all a beautiful rest of your day. I send you my love. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.